US President Joe Biden's campaign has raised $33 million American dollars despite his disastrous debate performance on Friday. His supporters have rallied behind the president as debate rages over whether there is still enough time to replace Joe Biden if he decides to step down. Our Washington correspondent Annalise Nielsen with this report.
US President Joe Biden is spending his Sunday at the secluded presidential hideaway of Camp David. The White House insists this was a pre-planned family vacation, but speculation is mounting that this has turned into crisis talks around whether Joe Biden should continue on as the Democrat candidate for president. In the days after his poor debate performance shocked Democrat elites, Joe Biden has attended a number of fundraisers and campaign events as well. The campaign is quite clearly in damage control.
I don't walk as easy as I used to. I don't speak as smoothly as I used to. I don't debate as well as I used to. But I know what I do know. I know how to tell the truth.
The New York Times editorial board has declared to serve his country, President Biden should leave the race. The Atlanta Constitution-Journal agreeing, saying it's time for Biden to pass the torch. In a poll conducted by CBS YouGov over the 2 days after the debate, only 27% of registered voters think the president has the mental and cognitive health to run again. 72% say he does not. Nevertheless, the Sunday morning politics talk shows were full of supporters saying Joe Biden should stick it out.
The question this morning is not what is Joe Biden going to do. The question is, who has Donald Trump ever shown up for other than himself and people like himself? I'm with Joe Biden.
Let us not make a judgment about a presidency on one debate. Let's talk about what it means to people in their lives.
Yes, it was a bad performance. I've been around these things. I've been a part of debate preparation before, and I know when I see what I call preparation overload. And that's exactly what was going on.
In a transcript released after a Democrat fundraiser, Joe Biden was quoted as saying that the voters had a different reaction than the pundits. However, the pundits we spoke to in Atlanta the day after the debate seemed to have the same reaction as everybody else.
I'm a registered nurse. I work in dementia and Alzheimer's, and I've pretty much been following President Biden for the last couple of years, and it was pretty obvious to me for quite some time now. So that's been hard to see. I mean, I don't really agree with that he's in that position, been put in that position. And I think it's wrong. So I hope someone will step in eventually and say, no, time to stop, and give him the respect that he deserves.
In a few days' time, America will stop to mark the 4th of July public holiday, which will give the Biden campaign a break from the relentless media coverage. Nevertheless, we are just 6 weeks away from the Democrat National Convention, which will formally confirm Joe Biden as the Democrat candidate for president. So the time is running out to make a change. Annalise Nielsen, Sky News in Washington, D.C.